American Electric has been around since 1946.
And we will be in business for well over another 60 years.
And then we have divisions and offices and staff on all the islands. And we do everything from power plants to you name it.
We've done so many things when it comes to PV. That's one of the more simpler, less complex projects that American Electric has done. So it's comforting as a homeowner or a business owner knows that this isn't tough for these guys. They've been doing this for 60 years, just a different form.
From a PV perspective, what the homeowner can expect from American Electric is that we're not only to offer a PV recommendation, but also take a look at your existing electrical system as well.
One of our consultants will come out, tell you the basics of it, and we'll do a site survey. And we'll sit down with you, find out what you want, and then we'll take a look at your house and tell you what we can deliver. Sometimes some people, there's too much shading and solar just doesn't make sense for them. So that's our first job, is to find out if it makes sense for you. And then if it does, to see what you want and how we can fit that into your financial budget and how it looks. These are things that are important, aesthetics. We want to make you happy, we want to give you what you want, and we usually can do that. If we can't, we'll tell you from the outset.
I live in an area with a lot of rainfall. I live in Nuuanu, and I was thinking maybe this technology doesn't really apply to me. And so I'll just find out about it. And they did a really nice job of explaining, there's a lot of math that goes into calculating what type of system is appropriate for your location and what type of return for you to expect and how many panels to expect. And
he also questioned about future electrical needs, like if we planned on putting in an air conditioning system, and explained how their system was modularized so that we could add on panels if we needed additional use in the future. So he made it very easy to not only understand what they could do for us now, but also what kind of improvements or enlargement of the system that we could do at a later point in time.
And he did a nice job of explaining to me how the math worked and how you assess what kind of a system that you want.
Well, American Electric took care of the Mililani Town Association permitting for me, so I didn't even have to do anything with that. So that's the first stage out in Mililani, is to get that association approval. They took care of the building permit, so that was very easy. Where I guess the sun hits our house, it's actually kind of between houses, so you almost can't even see it from the street. So it's almost practically hidden. So aesthetically, it's something that doesn't, obstruct our sight lines of our house or anything like that. So my wife was very happy that it wasn't something that was just like where everybody in creation could see on our house.
We targeted a 50% reduction in electrical bill when we designed the system and put it in. And the initial review, 6 months later now, looks like we might be closer to 75% reduction with the system.
May was our first full month of having the PV system, and then we actually zeroed out our bills. So our first bill was like the 18-something, that I guess is the minimum charge that HECO charges to just stay on their grid. So I was pretty surprised, and it looks like that they actually did an excellent job at estimating our electricity needs, because we weren't really that far over, but we weren't under either. So
solar PV industry in Hawaii has only been around for 5 years at the most. American Electric's been around for 60. So it shows our staying power. No matter what happens to the solar industry, American Electric's going to be here. So it makes our warranty that much stronger.
We have the experience and the capability and the technical knowledge. We're on all islands, so we're able to respond to any of and all of the homeowners' needs. We have great employees that not only can be trusted in your home, but that that actually want to do a good job for you and want to take care of you as a customer.